Hey guys, Buckskin Dave here. How you doing? And I'm glad you joined me this morning. I'm going to shoot my muzzleloader a little bit today. First I'm going to make some balls in my new mold and try them out in here. And then we've all heard that black powder can get soaking wet, and when it dries out, it'll work again. Yeah. Has anybody ever tried that? I haven't. Have you? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to soak down some black powder and put it out in the sun and let it dry. And then I'm going to shoot for a little while and shoot some of these balls that I'm going to make. And then we'll try shooting it. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 piles out, because I don't want to load this gun if it doesn't work, because I don't know. It's what I've heard. I don't know. We're going to find out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 piles so I can touch one off and make sure it's going to at least burn before I load the other pile into the gun after it's dry. So that's what we're going to do today. Get you a cup of coffee. If it's always been something you've been wondering about, we're going to find out today if it is or isn't correct. So stick with me. Okay, so anyway, we're going to use the 58 caliber as our test firearm. So let's do our 58th load, which is 80 grains. So we're going to put it out here. Okay, there's one. And then this one will be our test load. And here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle that out there. And I want it spread out a little so it'll dry. Now I'm going to get some water and squirt it on there. Just standard tap water. We're going to soak this down. Obviously, if this was put in the gun like this, it would not fire. Because usually it's about 2 drops in 10 acres. It's too much water for black powder. Anyway, so now we're going to let that dry. And it's not windy outside, so I may put it out in the sun. We'll see which way it goes. And in between that, we're going to shoot and do some stuff. So say that I really thank you guys that watch my channel and listen to my dribble. And but I do get some folks that throw some crap out there that's really uncalled for. And you know, when you look at what's going on in the world today, and especially this country with the unrest, whatever your opinion is on it, doesn't really matter. It's very similar to that person that puts something nasty in your comment section. Maybe not horribly nasty, but definitely degrading, you know. And everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I've always lived by the, if you ain't got nothing good to say about anybody, just shut the fuck up, okay? That's me, and pardon my language, but it really is irritating. I have never put a dislike down on anybody's video, and I can tell you I have disliked some of them, okay? I've never put a nasty comment down. If I ain't got nothing good to say, I don't say nothing at all. And that's the same mentality of people that are unhappy with whatever, and they go to burn down a building or paint a thing or knock a statue over or throw bricks at the fucking cops or whatever, okay? No call for it, all right? The world needs to just grow up and be a little bit more polite. And I think a lot of our problems would just float away. Anyway, that's me. Let's get back to loading this gun. I'm going to just shoot a few things. I've got a target set up that might interest you. I got a jug and I'm going to hang it by a string, and we're going to see if we can cut that string. So I'm just going to use my 50 grain load that I always use in this rifle for target, and we're going to give it a try. Okay, anyway, I'm going to warm up on one of the plates. You have to excuse the mess here. I'm in the middle of cutting firewood and stuff too, so we got to shoot around this. Teaspoon, hey, come here. Come. Over here. Come on, good girl. There you go. Oh, let's warm up here and see what we got. Nice. The barrel heated up. I'm going to shoot a few more like this because I enjoy just shooting this. And then I'm going to set up this other target. So. Try a little smaller target. I'll zoom it out and see how she goes. Let's give this girl a try. I'd say that was a hit. Those little tiny targets are fun to shoot at. You got to be right on. Okay, so this is one of the balls that I cast this morning. So let's see what it does. See if it'll hit that little sucker. It's close to hunting season. What I'll usually do, I have 5 of those. Oh, they're 2.5, 3 inch maybe, little plates, and I got 5 of them on target. And what I'll do is I'll come over here with 5 of my reloads, my hunting reloads, you know, and I'll shoot boom, 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 and I'll shoot all 5 of those and reload right here out of them. It kind of gets me used to using all that stuff before hunting. I have to go after the first elk with extreme prejudice. There are times when I can hunt that it's an any weapon hunt. So I can use a rifle, it's for a cow, or I can use a muzzleloader or a bow or whatever. It's more important that I get an elk in. And if, you know, with the hunting pressure and all the things that are going around, having a rifle, a modern rifle, gives you a little bit better chances if the opportunity arrives to make sure you get your elk. Once that elk is in, and I kind of sometimes hope Sarah gets the shot and not me, because then I get to hunt elk during the muzzleloader season, and of course vice versa for her. It's imperative to get that first elk in because that saves me $600-700 a year in meat. Then after that, I can go with the sport, you know, of hunting with a muzzleloader. I'll probably hunt my deer with a muzzleloader, even though I'll have to hunt in the regular season this year. Anyway, so I'm going to shoot a few more of these guys, just for the practice of it. And this rifle's doing real well. And it's shooting those cast balls I just cast this morning really, really well. I got a few more shots to take, so get you another cup of coffee, and then we'll go try this string cutting thing. Okay, so here's how our black powder's coming out. Let me get over here so I don't shadow it. See, it's drying. Actually, this is getting pretty dry, and you can see it was wet because it's sticking together, but it looks like a guy can get it ground up a little. See about this one. Oh, same here. See, it's so we'll grind it up a little, and we'll let it sit, and then we'll load it in the rifle and see if it'll shoot. I think it's supposed to work. Okay, I'm going to try a quick offhand shot at the 100-yard gong there. I'll bring it on back and see where this goes. I got to shoot it over here from the range because I got firewood and trucks and stuff over there, and I put the 80 grain hunting load in here. Since we're trying for a longer shot. Let's see. Yep. Ooh, went high. Let's try that again. If I shoot at it enough times, I should get it by luck anyway, at least once, eh? Yep, still went high. Wow. You know, some days you just can't hit the thing, you know? No matter what you do. Oh. Oh. Okay. I guess you just gotta keep shooting at it. Sooner or later you get lucky, you know? Nice. So what I'm finding is that mold that I'm using to make those 570 balls, they shoot a little better if I use a 010 patch instead of a 015, which I use with the commercially made balls. So these are things you got to figure out, you know, when you're shooting these guns. So anyway, that makes those homemade balls, the hand cast balls that I've made, that makes them serviceable. I just use a little bit thinner patch. Apparently that mold's a little bit bigger than the regular balls. Anyway, have you already forgotten about the powder we got drying? I haven't. Let's see what we got going on with that and see if we can get it to work. I'm going to move that out of the way. And what I want to do, I made 2 of these. And I want to make sure that this stuff will at least burn. I'm going to put a little bit of it right there. I'll move this stuff far away. All right. Well, it sure looks like it burns. Put a ball on there. These are... And we'll go see let's go see if we can hit the 100-yard gong with this. Part. Here we go. Bobby dang. Not only did it shoot, but it shot accurately at 100 yards. I soaked that down pretty good, so apparently you can soak it. You can soak it pretty good, and if you let it dry in the sun, it'll work. I can't be sure, but it didn't really feel as powerful. But I have one more. Let's do it again. Okay. This is the soaking wet powder. I let it dry in the sun, crumbled it back up, put it in the gun. It's 80 grains, 100-yard gong. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can do it two out of two times. Oh, that one went a little high. Could have been me. Point is, it fired. So we're good. Anyway, now do not turn the video off because we still got to cut the string on this bottle. So stand by. We'll get it set up. I'll show you what we're doing. It is a pretty tough piece of nylon string. So I don't know. I put 50 grains in here, 530 or 570 ball. If I hit it, it might not cut it. But let's just worry about hitting it first, and see what happens. It's starting to get a little windy, and I know how you guys love listening to the wind around here. So let's see if we can break it before the wind gets going. Don't think I touched it. Try it again. Might be easier to just shoot the jug. Anyway, this was one of the old mountain men shoots. Used to hang like a turkey or a ham or something, and whoever broke the string got to eat that night. Well, I could see where it hit the dirt. The other side, looks like I went a little bit to the right. Where's my spot? Right here. All right, I'm gonna give it one more try, and then I'm gonna give up on it for today. See what happens. Man, from the dirt bank, I'd say it was about a ½ inch to the right. Hard to hold it on that. So, I'm gonna try it one more time. Well, clean miss. Clean miss. That one was just like a hair on the other side. So anyway, I'll keep working on that. I'm gonna give that up for today. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this baby out. She worked really well today. We did learn that you can get your powder wet and don't throw it away. It's still good. Dry it out and it'll shoot. That's always been something that I've heard, by a rumor maybe, but it appears that it's true. So my understanding is you can't do the same thing with smokeless powder. Once it gets wet, gone. So that's all I got for you this time. Thanks for stopping in. I enjoy having a cup of coffee with you. So stick with the channel. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.